Yo, what's going on, guys? It is me, Fruitsuit here, and I am bringing you once again a brand new video. So today on this video, I'm going to be ranking the legendary skins. Now this is all in my opinion, of course. This is not to do with rarity, and it's not to do with your opinion. So feel free to leave your opinions in the comments if you see this. And you know, it's just going to be a chill video. So in the background of this, I'm just going to be, showing off my locker a bit. I'll do a separate video for my actual locker where I talk you through it. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, like, and yeah, let me get on with number 23. Before I point this out, I should probably mention there are 23 skins. I'm going to be ranking from 23, which obviously is the highest, and it's going to be the worst. So, like, 23 is the worst, and 1 is going to be the best. So, yeah, with that said, let's go on to the video. Coming in at number 23, I'm going to say the Sky Stalker. The reason I say the Sky Stalker is because I don't really like the setting of it. I don't like its green mask. It's it's a bit of a murky type of green. It sort of reminds me of the Rex's skin, in a way. The coat on it's pretty basic. The little waistband around it or whatever, that's also basic, and it's orange gloves. I don't really feel like it's a skin I'd like to buy. Obviously, in the future, I may change my mind on all of these, and I may end up getting Sky Stalker. But for now, it's going to stay the worst legendary skin, in my opinion. Moving on to 22nd is Omen. Now when Omen got leaked, I thought it was going to be a pretty nice skin. And I also obviously knew about Fate, which I'm going to include in this little clip because it's my 21st. Together, Omen and Fate are meant to be, I feel like they're meant to be sort of the male and female type of each other. Now, I feel like they're a bit basic, and I don't really like the way how they're acting all secretive. And then when you do actually see their face in the actual game, it doesn't look secretive at all. I don't really think it lives up to be a legendary skin as well as the Sky Stalker. Okay, coming in at number 20th is the Magnus. Now this, I'll be honest, completely honest with you, I did not even know this was a legendary skin until I started making this video. And this is partly why it's very high up on my list. Obviously, I do feel the detail on it is a lot better than the top 3. But I'm not going to put it anywhere lower on this, because I do not think it even deserves to be a legendary skin. Okay, moving on to the next one, it is actually going to be Vertex, which as you can see, is currently in... Oh, sorry, my controller's messing up. Is currently in the item shop. Now, I feel like Vertex is a pretty nice skin. I think it does deserve to be a legendary skin. It's the first one on this list that's, it's still high up on the list. I still don't want it to be properly a legendary skin, but I do feel it has deserved its place in my heart to be a legendary skin at this point. I do like the back bling it comes with. I feel like it blends in really well. It looks pretty cool. And as you can see, the glider right now and the pickaxe, they look pretty sick. I think that the razor edge does also reminds me of the Crimson axe a bit, which obviously is from the Red Knight, and I really love Red Knight, as you'll see later on in the video. And that's, that's why it isn't the worst, but it's still pretty high up on the list. But obviously, to be the lowest is better and highest is worst. So coming in at number 18 is Power Chord. Now yet again, this is a skin that I didn't really think was a legendary skin. I always knew it was there, but I never asked for it. But one thing I noticed about this skin was the back bling. It's obviously the guitar, the rock guitar, and I really did like the back bling. When I found out it led to this Power Chord, that made me think a whole new scene of the skin. Obviously, I still don't like it a whole lot, and I am basing around looks. I don't really like the pink hair and the clothes on it, and like the spikes on the top of the head. But apart from that, the back bling is very nice, I must admit, but it's still only deserving the 18th spot on my list. And at 17th, and I think this is where the most, arguments could form in about this, is going to be Raptor. Now the reason I'm choosing Raptor is because I don't like the colour of its mask. And obviously I do not like the brown and the yellow. They're not my two favourite colours to go together, and they're not my two favourite colours in the world. I don't rate the back bling it comes with either. I think it's a bit of a waste of the 2000 V-Bucks personally. Coming in at number 16th, yet again, people are going to disagree with this, but I'm going to choose the Fly Trap. The reason I'm going to choose the Fly Trap is I don't like the hair, I don't like the skin colour really. I like the clothes, I feel like that's pretty cool, and I like the glider and the pickaxe it comes with. honestly, it's something different, which is the thing I think people want the most now from Fortnite Legendary Skins. They want just something different, completely different, and that's what they've got with Flytrap. And I'm happy, but at the same time, I'm a bit disappointed it looks how it does. Coming in at number 15th is Criterion. Now, this skin, I could change my mind about. I honestly do feel like it could deserve a better place in 15th. But considering the skins we're looking at now, which are obviously better rated than this, clearly, it's going to be hard to put it below. But I feel like it's a skin which goes well with the Carbide. You know, they're meant to link together clearly. And it's a nice skin, you know. I would probably buy it again if it came out in the item shop. So coming in at number 14th is the Wukong. Now, I would probably, if I made this video just a couple of days ago, Wukong would be so much higher up on my list. I didn't like it. But seeing it come out in the item shop the other day, obviously with the Dragon Glider, it made me change my mind about it. I'm starting to like it a bit more. I still feel like it's a bit more of a bigger skin. It will give your position away a bit. But I feel like it's, you know, it's a nice skin to have. It comes with a nice glider, which, yet again, is pretty pricey, 2,000 V-Bucks. And obviously the flags that it comes with, it's a nice back bling. And I feel like it'll go with, you know, the John Wick and stuff like that. Coming in at number 13, I'm going to have the Crack Shot. Now the reason it's not lower on my list is because it's quite, you know, it's got quite a bigger head. It'll give positions away quite easily. And just because I don't really like its detail in it. But the reason it's not higher is because it's a Christmas skin, and I did used to like the Nutcracker and stuff. Obviously, it looks a bit creepy, but apart from that, it all round, I would get it again if it came in the item shop. I'm going to do 12 and 11 together, actually, because it took me a while to, you know, figure out which one deserves to be 12th and which one deserves to be 11th. 12th, it was Oblivion, and 11th is Dark Vanguard. Now, the reason I put Dark Vanguard 11th and not 12th is because of the glider and harvesting tool it comes with. It's really nice. The space shuttle, you know, that glider, there's two of them. They're really nice gliders, and honestly, for once, I'm going to have to decide by the gliders and harvesting tools to, you know, choose it over Oblivion. Looks-wise, I prefer the colours on Dark Vanguard. At number 10th is the Love Ranger. Now, I've actually won a giveaway for the Love Ranger, so hopefully my opinion will change and I'll like it even more. The reason I'm not going to choose it to be lower is because plainly I don't really like the way it's made out of stone. Obviously, it's got to be that if it's going to be like a Valentine's Day skin, but I don't really like the way it looks, and the reason it isn't higher is plainly because of the wings. You've just got, I know I've said I won't judge it by the back blings, but the wings, it's best back bling in the game. And because I know my opinion's going to change when I actually do get the Love Ranger. I really do hope it will. So coming in at the Battlehound. Now the reason I chose the Battlehound is mainly because of it, like how it's like a dog, you know, the werewolf type glowing eyes. I find that really cool. It's like it's golden mask and gold like chest. I found that really cool. I am pretty gutted that I didn't get it, but then again, it isn't like a skin that I'll use all the time. Coming in at number 8th is the Leviathan. Now, I've seen videos like this before, and Leviathan is always, you know, it's one of the worst skins in people's minds. I quite like it. It links with Moisty Merman pretty well, I think, which, you know, I think those two are meant to link together. I like the floating head and the space costume. I find it a pretty cool skin, and it makes me laugh as well, which is, yet again, another reason why it deserves place 8. Place 7 on the list is Raven. Now, ever since Raven came out in the item shop, I loved it. I really did love it. And only because of recent skins coming out and me getting more into Fortnite, that it's actually built its way up to 7th from 1st. But originally, Raven would be 1st on my list. Now, the reason is, I just love the, obviously, Feathered Flyer, which is my favourite glider in the game. I do have that. And I love the way how you can't see into its face, you can just see its glowing purpley blue eyes. I find that really cool and intimidating. It's a nice skin. The colours match. It's not too over the top, but then again it is pretty plain. Coming in at number 6 is Triceratops. Now I think this and the Rex are the two skins that go the best together. Triceratops and Rex, they're just great together. Obviously, I do not actually own the Triceratops, I own the Rex, but not the Triceratops. Now, because of this, I didn't at the time. I wasn't too sure. If I should get the Rex or Triceratops, but now looking at it, I do regret. I think it is the nicer one out of the two of them. I'm starting to go to the Triceratops, but the reason, obviously, I'm going to choose the Rex over it is, as you'll find out in a tiny bit. So coming in at number 5 is one of my most recent skins I recently bought, which is Chomp Senior. Now the reason I like this, it's another animal skin. It's something different. I love the back bling on it. I just love how little shark head. It doesn't look like a shark. You know how a shark's intimidating. It looks like a really cute version of a shark. I think it goes well with a Mer tank and its actual glider. I love doing the pranks in Loot Lake with it, and I think it just sort of fits my personality in a way, you know. So that's why it is 5th. 4th is Cuddle Team Leader. Now, the reason I'm putting it at 4th, it's just a pink teddy bear. You just don't get better than that, do you? It's so cute. It's, I'll be honest with you, when it did come in the item shop, I actually did accidentally buy it. I didn't mean to buy it at all. But I was going to trade it back in, but I thought, you know what, let's have a game with it. Played with it. Just loved it from then on since. And ever since then, it's just literally probably gone from what it could be like 15th all the way down to 4th, and probably in the future it could make its way down to 1st if I just use it more. I love the little bow that comes with it. It's a really nice skin overall, and I do love the other one to this, the Fireworks Team Leader. I really regret not buying that, and I hope it does come out again. So anyway, moving on into 3rd. So coming in at 3rd is going to be Rex. Now the reason I'm choosing Rex is because it's my first skin, so it's obviously going to have a place in my heart. It's the first ever skin I bought, obviously not including Battle Pass skins. I really liked it. The back blink is so nice. The one thing I would change about it though is the colour. I don't know, I like the orange parts, but the green, the shade, it's just, they could do better. I feel like maybe a bit of a brighter shade, it could do the trick. And, we may be seeing a purple dinosaur in the future, which will be pretty awesome if you do. So coming in at number 2 is the Red Knight. Now, I am honestly so gutted I did not buy this. And I really do hope that in the future the trading system does come out so I can maybe get it. Now, at the time when the Red Knight came out, I wasn't too keen on it. I was like, maybe I should get that. But then, my style and the way I think of things drew me away from it. But recently I've been seeing more and more of it, and it's just turned into my second favourite skin. Not in just down with the Legendaries, but in the whole of Fortnite. It looks so nice. I like the colours now. I like the mask. I love the back bling, the shield. And I do think it's much better than the Black Knight. Okay, so now, as you can probably guess, no, it was not clickbait, the thumbnail. My favourite skin, not only from the Legendaries yet again, but from the whole of Fortnite, is the Moisty Merman. It's just amazing. It's not intimidating like Fortnite made it to be. They made it to be like a monster. It's just cute. It's just really cute. I love the colours of it. I love how its little tongue's sticking out. My controller battery's low. I love how its little tongue sticking out with the little yellow warty things. I love its teeth, its yellow mouth, how it's got 4 eyes, and it just looks so dead, doesn't it? It just looks so tired and dead. The Mer tank that comes with it, obviously that's a little nice. I love how you can see its little butt cheeks, sticking out from there. It's just a really nice skin. I really do rate it. And I was honestly gutted that I didn't buy it but last time it came in the item shop. But 2 days ago, I checked the item shop. I literally had a heart attack. Literally. I was so happy. I didn't even think about it. I brought it, and I'm keeping it. This is my favourite skin. This is the skin you're going to see me wear a lot. But yeah, If you guys want me to get Ryan to do a similar video where he lists out all of his favourite legendary skins, or if you want me to do a video where I list out all of my top 5 favourite skins the whole game, or ranking all the epic skins, please do let me know, because I'll be glad to. This was really fun to make and really fun, you know, gave me a bit of a notice now. It's like helped me realise what I like, and if it comes out in the item shop I can just check my list again and go back and buy it. But yeah guys, this has been me. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and until next guys, I'll see you all later. Bye.